motherfuckers rolling. Man, learn how to make the fucking dough yourself.
Yeah. What is it? Cleaning, how to clean water and stuff like that.
Yeah, filter water.
Yeah, filter water. You know.
Yeah.
You don't want the Esau already fucking the water up anyway. You know.
Yep.
But learn something, man. Learn some type of skill that's going to be useful to you.
Yep.
You know, in the times that are to come, don't just rely on waking up and going to go work for the next man. You know? If you like security, you know, you could be learning how to do something, you know, outside of that, you know?
That's true. Oh, okay.
But it was more than that. Oh, I said war.
Yeah.
Right? Because
lock in closer, man.
what Esau likes to do, you know, one of the reasons why they're in debt, right, this country, is because they like to fund these wars that they do. You know, and they, you know, you gotta know, like, bringing them UN troops, right? Them UN troops that's about to be in Chicago, and they got them here in Maryland also, just getting ready to come. That's coming with a price tag. You know, they ain't just gonna come over here working for free. You know, so how much money is it gonna cost for all them vehicles to get this problem fixed out of the so-called taxpayers' money? So they taxing the people, you know, because they won against the people. Now a lot of them people that are over there in Chicago that are killing each other there, a lot of them are Jake. You know? A lot of the people that's here in Baltimore that are killing each other are Jake.
But they create the problem.
Yeah.
And then they want to come with the UN troops.
Yep.
Now, I think they sort of be in there for the help the gun violence and all that.
Martial law and all that stuff.
Yeah. But these niggas, these devils the one when they dropped the bag of guns in the middle of Chicago, right?
We're saying wars and what else?
Pestilence.
Wars and pestilence.
And of evil and of pestilence.
Yeah, and the evil is, you know, going into these wicked philosophies, you know, the wicked works that they do, but then also the pestilence, you know, because if a major epidemic or disease got out, you got to know that, you know, they're going to try to rush to get everybody to get these vaccines, and that's going to cost money also, you know. So all that is missing is a major epidemic or major something major like a natural disaster, you know, or terrorist attack or something like that happening, and that's going to allow them to sit up there and say, okay, well, we just lost all this stuff. We got to create the problem. Well, they already created the problem anyway, you know, when they bring this stuff in, you know, like if a natural disaster came, what they got heart. So they make they can make a big ass, you know, tsunami come, you know.
Then when they had those tsunamis and stuff come, then they come in with I forgot what they call that, where they bring in the federal aid and all that stuff. FEMA, and then you got MEMA too, for Maryland. You got MEMA and you got FEMA, you know. And when, like the brother said, evil. It says against evil. The word evil, when you break that word down, Eve means bad, and Eve means bad, and ill means time. So that's bad times, man. It's coming.
Yeah,
I got scripture.
Yeah, cause that FEMA, that's something that gotta be brought up too.
Yeah,
you know. Yep. In order to come in here, you gotta have the chip. In order to stay here, you gotta, you know, you probably lost your house.
Yep.
You know. And we're going to have you in here, but you got to verify who you are to stay here. Now, there was information that was brought out on the people out there in Houston when the flood. When Houston was flooded from the hurricane.
Yeah, not too long ago.
Yeah, and they had all them people that was in they had them in, I don't know if the stadium. Yeah. But it was like a warehouse or something like that.
It was similar to a stadium.
In Houston, it was one of them. I was thinking Louisiana, sloppy.
Well, the Superdome, they had them in that too. But in Houston, you know, the people were sitting up there complaining about how the people that was working in the building, they was eating, but the people that was inside the building that actually needed the help, they would sit up there saying, well, no, you can't eat. And if you do eat, you only getting what we give you, the amount that we give you. So when you go to these FEMA camps, that's what they're gonna say, well, you can eat, right? But you might be a big guy. And they're gonna give you a little portion. They're gonna give you a Happy Meal. You better be happy with that shit.
Yep, they do that in prison now.
You know?
And then they're gonna leave FEMA. When you get in those FEMA camps, man, them devils, they're gonna be placing bets on who gonna kill who. They're gonna lock man and woman up in there together, man.
Yeah, you ain't gonna be able to have sex with your woman. You got
well, other people gonna have sex with her.
Yeah.
It's whoever got the goods. There was a movie called Blind like that. And the bitch was in there and they was all blind. They was in a FEMA camp. And whoever had the food, their wives left them to go screw these other men that had the food. And the men, their husbands put them up to it.
Yeah.
Because you know your body bugs out when you don't eat, man. So you got a lot of these sedity women that walk around and think that shit can't happen to them, man.
Yeah.
You know? Wait till that starvation hit your ass. And you can tell by these women's asses that they're eating, man.
Yeah.
Wait till that starvation hit your ass and your child don't get nothing to eat. You'll turn into a hooker real quick, man. How much you want to bet?
Cause that's all they good for anyway.
Yep.
That's how these women hustle anyway.
Spoils of war.
Selling their vagina.
Yep. There ain't nothing but spoils of war. That's all a woman is, and the children. They're spoils of war, man. They're gonna have the little nigga children working around the house and scrubbing while you just a fucking sex slave, man. How much you want to bet? That's what they did to us when we got into slavery. You don't think it's going back to that? See, it's because of technology that fucked you people up, man. And you think the world's gonna go on peaceably. I'm a woman, I made it. I'm a strong black woman. We gonna see how strong your ass is when this bitch collapse. And we ain't talking about Walking Dead like the bitch walk around with the sword chopping people. Man, get the fuck out of here, man.
Yeah, another point too, when them people was in Houston, the people that they was renting for after your house got destroyed, well, you still gotta pay us rent. Your bill still gotta be paid.
Yep.
You know?
That's how Esau works.
Yeah. that's one reason why they got
down,
man. You know? And first off, rent is oppression anyway, man.
Yep.
You know? Yeah, people don't have no problem with renting a house, you know, or renting a car. If you rent a car, man, renting a car is like the dumbest thing ever.
That is. I don't know why the fuck you would do that. Pay all that money.
People, what they do, they rent a car for their for the prom.
If you got to, it's an emergency, you know. But to be like leasing them and you know.
Well, now you got people that rent them. You know, they go to the rental and they don't want to bring them back. Niggas.
You know, Jake.
Yeah.
You know, to be honest, man, you don't really own anything anyway. You technically renting everything.
Yeah.
To be honest, because when you buy a house, because I had a house, and on the deed, it said tenant.
Because the bank's on it, right?
Yeah, the bank's on it. Yep. It's tenant. The Rothschilds, basically. You talking about the Bank of England, technically. You know? That's what the brothers went into. You know?
You got something?
Yeah. This is to go back to how we was talking about Esau, really.
What's that? Psalm 73? Psalm 73 also, that's a good scripture.
You want to get that sent?
Yeah, you can get that. I think it's 10, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. For I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked. 73. 73 and I think it's 10. Psalm 73 and 10. Try that.
All right.
For I was envious at the foolish. It's 3.
73.
Start at 1.
Okay. This is Psalm 73. This is Psalm.
Yeah, I figured it was around 2.
73 and 1. Truly, Yahweh is good to Israel, even to such as are of a clean heart.
There's really only two the ones that's of a clean heart, man. Because when you look at Israel, our people are wicked, man. They don't have a clean heart, you know. And the ones that that are prospering, because we just said it about the stuff that they had to do to get there. You know, Satan is really the one that's blessing them, man. You know, honestly, these people, you know, if it's not for Satan, man, they need to be destroyed, man. You know, you got it.
Right? But as for me, my feet were almost gone. My steps had well nigh slipped. For I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked.
Yeah, when you look at how well the so-called white man is doing, you know, you gotta look at our people like, yo, like, why the hell y'all don't see it? You know? You see all the craziness that's out here, you know? Why you don't see this madness that's going on? You know? They taking candy from a baby, man. That's what our people are, man. Babes, man, and the, you know, the spirit, the mind. You're not supposed to allow anybody to get over on you. You know, a devil will get over on you quick, fast, in a hurry, man. You know, you got it.
Right? For there are no bands in that death.
And when they die, they don't have the problems that we have. You know, they can just bury their people, no problem. You know, they already got the will set up. Go ahead.
All right? But their strength is firm.
Yeah, their children can inherit what they got, the money.
The silver spoon. That also goes to the collateral. When we go to the bank and ask for a loan, and they say you got collateral, well, everything was taken from us. Where would our collateral be?
Yeah.
The only collateral we got is a goddamn 48-inch TV.
Yeah.
And an Xbox One and shit, man.
Yeah. Yeah, we supposed to have 40 acres in a mule.
Yeah.
That mule at least would have been some type of collateral. You know?
Right. Exactly. And then they give you, say, a mule. Well, how you supposed to prosper with one mule and shit, man? Don't you gotta have a female mule to go with it?
Yeah.
You goddamn devils, man.
Even if you get 40 acres, like, you know what you got? You gotta cut the trees and all that stuff to build the house.
But you ain't gonna be able to afford the acres because the tax on it.
Yeah.
That's why people lose farms.
Yeah.
You know, how the fuck we supposed to sustain 40 acres and a mule, man, in a society like this?
When our people did try to do that,
Yeah,
they blew it up.
Oklahoma and shit.
Yeah. They blew it up.
And down also in Florida, where they did that and went, because Jake supposed to had, the woman lied and said, the white woman lied and said that Jake raped her and shit, and they just went around and started killing every so-called Negro they saw. And they see these Christians say, well, forget about it, God loves you, you can be saved. But they haven't not yet got paid back for all the shit that they did, man. Why not get paid? If we did it, they would want to pay back on us.
Like George Zimmerman.
Right.
George Zimmerman walked down the street, you know, Trayvon Martin, you know, even though the Lord was the one who put him to death, you know, or allowed them to get put to death.
I ain't hear them names in a minute. It's all about Freddie Gray now.
Oh yeah. When George Zimmerman was walking down the street, he claimed self-defense, man. You know, stand your ground. How you gonna stand your ground on somebody else's ground? You know? So that's one of the reasons why they prospered, because they was able to do that. You know?
I was just looking at that Jake. I wish you'd have put the camera on him with the baby. He was real light-skinned, because he was a Negro, and he had a white-ass woman. Edomite, you can tell she was an Edomite. Now, what is that baby gonna look like?
You saw the baby lighted?
That baby gonna look like a pure white boy. So like, I ain't wanna jump off topic.
Yeah.
But
that's one way how they prospering too, man.
Yep.
Because based off of your skin color, you know, you can get somewhere.
Yep.
You know, if you wanna rise up in a company, and like let's say you got a beard, a full beard, you can grow your beard. You gotta cut off your beard. You know, shave it all off, just to fit into the company's criteria. You know, what's that company that you're doing that for? You know, will fire you fast as shit. But you know, they'll that company that you sitting up there putting in overtime for,
Wow.
they won't have no problem with